All right, we're gonna go and try this KDE version. Um, I'm just gonna go put it on this drive with the ever so slow spinning drive with Studio on it. It's really hard to work with it. It's just too slow. Um, that booted really quick. Wow, and that's on the live disk. All right, close. Let's just go ahead and hit the installer. I mean, it doesn't take long to install Windows on something. It's not like I have no way to activate it or something like that. It's not like they're not trying to just completely get rid of Windows 10 anyways. So, who cares? I've got a million other computers with Windows on it. But one thing I do care about is if I can't program a radio, if I can't get basic things to work, then I actually really do need to use Windows. But it's there if I need it. So, anyway, right now, I've done this a couple of times on a couple of computers. I've tried, there's 3 versions of MX Linux. One of them, this one here, kind of triggered a secure boot problem. I don't know what's up with that. Alright, so this one here kind of runs like this. It gives you a little information about it. I think what I actually want to do, I'm not going to do custom. I actually want to just go ahead and run like Debian or something. Okay. And what is this tool output? The disk with partitions he selected for installation passed the smart monitor test, but the tests indicate it will have a higher than average failure rate in the near future. If unsure, please exit the installer and run GSmart for more. Well, that's interesting. Okay, why don't we just go ahead and cancel this? I don't know what this is. Okay. Let's just click no. Okay. Close. Let's see. Maybe we can try. I don't know if I can do. Okay. Let's just look for chirp. I'm just curious. I don't think you can do this from a live disk, but maybe you can. See, I like how there's a flat packs right here. It's already set up for that. Okay. I don't think you can do any of this without installing this. So I'm really curious why that's giving me that message. Okay, I'm going to go through this again. It's going to give you a little bit. If you want to use the custom layout, I don't want to do that because it usually won't work anyway. We're going to make sure. Oh, no, we don't want this disk. Okay. Maybe that's what was up with it. It was telling me there was like a high failure rate. Yeah, we selected the wrong disk. Okay. Interesting. Okay. The disk with the partitions you selected for installation passed the smart monitor test, but the test indicates it will have a higher than average failure rate in the near future. If unsure, please exit the installer and run GSmart control for more information. Okay, what is GSmart control? Huh. I don't like that. So, um, Let's see if we can find it. G Smart Control right here. Okay. Okay. We don't have a password, so we should just be able to just enter nothing. I don't know what the password is going to be. Admin. Root. Apparently it's root. Or maybe it just kicked me out. I don't see anything happening here. So I don't feel confident installing this version of MX because I put it on the other computer and I had a problem with secure boot and some other things. And then the fact that it's giving me that warning. Let's see. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, I think it's just root. Nope. Okay, so it's not root. So, well, it looks like another botched day with the deal here. I don't know. Maybe I could look it up on my other computer really quick. Yeah. Okay, so according to whatever, it's demo. Alright. So G Smart Control is going to look at these drives. And then once it does that, what's it going to do? Enable smart. Perform tests. Okay. All right. Let's see. Execute. So, but basically what it's telling me is it's detecting a problem with the drives. Which is kind of strange. Let's see. Oh my god, it's going to take 8 minutes? Well, that's pretty long. Okay. Anyway, I don't know what this thing's going to come up with. So we can see, according to this computer's been on for, that drive's been on for 334 hours. Lifetime power on resets, 130. Logical sectors written. Number of write commands. Well, that's weird. You scroll your mouse and you go to this other screen. Let's see. I'm not seeing anything indicating anything too strange. I don't know. Six minutes, it says. We'll let this do a test. I'll come back. I'll let you guys know what it does. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee. This is how, like, I spend so much time, like, it just gets wasted waiting for the computer to do something, you know? You gotta be kidding me. I've been gone for quite a while. Well over 8 minutes. And it says that it still has 3 minutes. Wow. The test completion is 10%. And the ETA is 3 minutes. I'm going to say, nah, probably not. When I came out here, the screen was sleeping too. I went inside, made some food, and was looking at what my kid was doing on Minecraft. Came out here and it's still not done. It's probably been at least 15 minutes. So, anyway. I think what's happening is it's going to sleep. Came out here, I couldn't even get it to wake up. I had to push the keyboard a few times. Okay, test completed without an error. It said 57 seconds. I don't know. Okay. Short self-test my butt. This thing took forever. Short self-test consists of a collection of test routines that have the highest chance of detecting a drive problem. Its result is reported in a self-test log. Note that this test is in no way comprehensive. Its main purpose is to detect totally damaged drives without running the full surface scan. Okay. Note, on some drives, this actually runs several consequent tests, which may cause the program to display the test program incorrectly. Okay. I'm not sure. How do we scroll through the log here? Okay. The log seems to be backwards. It's hard to read this thing. Okay. Test completed 70%, 70%. What's up with that? Still says it's it doesn't say it's completed. I don't know. Let's see if we got an error log. Error 16 occurred at disk power on lifetime. When the command that caused the error occurred, the device was in an unknown state. Okay. After the command, blah, 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 error occurred at disk power on. So, basically, we're getting errors on this FICWOOT drive. Interesting. Okay. Well, it's not unheard of, for sure, to have errors on these drives. Let me see if we can get back into here. It gives me more information about it. Okay. Overall passed. It's hard to say. Let me close this out. I want to test this one. This is going to take forever, but... wait a minute. I don't want... Enable smart, whatever the hell. Enable auto offline data collection. Okay. Options. Phone test. Okay. This one says 2 minutes. I wonder why the other one didn't say that. Let's go here. See what happens. I don't think it'll be 2 minutes, guys. Let's just see. Oh, it automatically did some complete without error. Is it done? How the hell? Let's try this again. I'm curious. Okay, that thing went super fast. Test results complete with read failure. Check the self-test log for more information. Okay. Error log. Was that error log or self-test log? No, the self-test log is right here. Complete with read failure 10%. Complete with read failure 10%. LBA of the first error. It's exactly the same one. Let's do this again. Just to check. See what we get. Okay. So there's some kind of error. There's something up with that drive. That's okay. I thought that drive was acting real funny. Um, Now I want to try the other drive again. Okay. Options, device, perform test. Okay. For some reason it wants 8 minutes. I'll just see what it does again if I try and do it. It really shouldn't take 8 minutes. But anyway, so a lot of drives can have problems with them, but the spinning drives, I mean, like I've seen some weird stuff. I think it's usually just some kind of corrupt part of the drive, really, for the most part. Okay, so this thing has bumped itself up quite a bit. It's like almost halfway in that line area there. I'm just kind of curious. So, in the meantime, I'm going to get a different version of Linux because maybe it just doesn't like this one. Complete without an error. So, but the other times this thing did not work right. So I don't know what's up with this.